Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here in Mile High Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here we go. 2nd and 10 now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First and 10 now from the 30. Nick starting with a pass. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
That's caught by the rookie from Maryland. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, ready?
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
Right, 97. 60 red. 60 red. Striker, 3. Opposite, 3. 10.
Bigsby. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Cam Little to try the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
It's one of those situations, Kate, where it kind of just felt, actually it looked like they just assumed that other group was not going to go after that block and just make it a 7-0 game. You can never, ever assume anything at any point in this game. They had that sense of urgency to do your job, and they did not as that kick got blocked.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 6-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
What kind of tackle was that?
Yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Fuck if my shit.
He's a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down. That's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And this one doesn't go far.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 46. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Once more, it's Nix. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack
Got up on it, nigga.
3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final 1 in this half. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. This was a miss-hit, Brock, low and pretty short. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
What?
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Ritter to throw. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
2nd down, give to Tootin. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Yellow, blue, yellow, 22. Set.
Third and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at fourth and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's 2nd and 14. This is Ingram working the left side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Third and 4 coming up now. It's Nix out of the pistol. He's got Sutton complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw again. Nix taking a deep shot here. And it is picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
45, white. Field, black. Hut.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it at the 30. And they bring him down.
What a bail. What the fuck?
Give him 32 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have
directly on my fucking
radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Complete. It's Ingram. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Here's Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this drive's in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Down. Good. 52-50. Green.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Tootin. He does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here's Tootin. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Trying to get it out quick. Oh, Brock, this is short. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Opposite. Ready.
Running left with Bigsby. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of
cover
equity and
4, by
belief
the
in
way.
that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Flat, 95.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Little knocks it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 48. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone now. On him quick, and they bring him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the 6. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. His return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, back.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jaguars up by just a couple of points. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready, one,
QB sneak coming. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
He was sent backwards, Caden. I'm not sure a different type of runner would have fared any better. Pressure was simply overwhelming in the middle.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
ready,
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
set, hunt. 30 feet, yellow. Claws red. Ready,
Looking to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice... Drop and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. 50, green.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock.
Thank you, good. They get
Because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
to the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Here he is to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Back to throw. Cut out left. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. And he stops the clock here. 23 seconds to go with the spike. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. To throw. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected,
Shut up, AJ.
That's going to be your game winner.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was
I'm done
taken
with this
first
league.
round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly
Nah, because these niggas bullshit toss them. I can't go for it on 4th and 2. In a game in the balance, I got to punt the ball. Like, what kind of stupid shit is that?
Here's Lutz.
Yeah,
Kick this away.
dumbass. I'm about to lead this league.
Why can't you go for it quick?
It's some stupid ass rule they got.
This one winds up as a touchdown.
The game is in the balance. It's a 2 fucking point game
So like
with a minute left, but I can't go for 4. I can't go for
Tried to
that.
go for it.
No, this nigga started crying in the fucking game
On
chat.
1st and 10.
That's good, man. I'm just play how you know how to play.
Nah, because these niggas always got some crybaby shit to say.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete.